Number 38 here builds on what number 37 was just doing. We're asked to take a limit as x approaches 3 of this rational function, and plug and chug again is going to get you 0 in the denominator, not a surprise. So we got to try to do some creative work here in terms of factoring. Now the numerator here, everybody, is another difference of cubes. So in what I just explained in my previous video on number 37, it uses this factoring pattern right here. So watch that video if you need some help with it. For now, I'm going to go a little quicker through that. So a limit as x approaches 3 of, here we go, difference of cubes on top, a cubed minus b cubed. So we begin with the cube root of x cubed, which is x. Whatever sign this is, that's the sign we put right here, and then the cube root of this 27, which is a 3. And then in parentheses, we take the cube root of the first term squared. So that's going to be an x squared. Whatever sign we used right here, we now take the opposite of that. So that's going to be a plus, and then it's this cube root times this cube root, which is x times 3. That'll be a plus 3x. And then at the end, plus the cube root of this number squared. That'll get us a 9 right there. Now, what's harder about 38 than 37? You also have to do some factoring in the denominator, but I'm hoping you guys see it. X squared minus 9 is a difference of squares, and that's going to factor into an x plus 3 multiplied by an x minus 3. A difference of squares, everybody, is one that almost everybody remembers how to do. But a difference of cubes, that's one that you have learned over the last couple years, but I'm almost certain you have forgotten, and you might need to study that a little bit more here before we take a test on Chapter 2. But as things happen, here you go. The x minus 3 on top and the x minus 3 on bottom cancel each other out. Now, our denominator did not completely wipe out to 1 here, but we're left with x plus 3, and putting a 3 in there for x is going to give us a non-zero denominator, so I feel pretty good about that. So let's go ahead and do some direct substitution now, guys. Up in the numerator, letting x become 3, we're going to get a 9 plus 9 plus 9, and down on the bottom, a 3 plus 3 is going to get us a 6. So that's going to leave us with a 27 over 6. You could actually leave the answer that way and get full credit according to AP scoring guidelines, but every self-respecting mathematician is going to divide a 3 out of there and leave us with a 9 on top and a 2 on the bottom, and I am perfectly fine with the answer of 9 over 2, but if you wanted to make that 4.5 or 4.5, you're welcome to do that as well. So there's number 38.